Papa never said goodbye. I thought we had more time. I thought we had more time. Papa never said goodbye. And now I'm talking to a grave and hoping you can hear me tonight. I never said goodbye. The call came on a Tuesday in the middle of the day. My brother's voice was breaking and I knew before he'd say. I sat down on the floor and I could not find my breath. The word I couldn't say out loud was death. We were not always easy. You and I had our hard years. Times I walked away from you, still carrying the tears of things unsaid between us that we both were too proud to give. And now there is no Tuesday left, no chance, no place to live. That conversation into being, it is gone. And I would give everything, everything I own for 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, just to let you know. Papa, I never said goodbye. I thought we had more time. I thought we had more time. Papa, I never said goodbye. And now I'm talking to a grave and hoping you can hear me tonight. Papa, I never said goodbye. I keep your number in my phone. I cannot bring myself to delete. I still reach for it on Sundays when I hear something on the street that I know would make you laugh. And then the silence hits again, the silence where your voice used to live. I cannot fill that space. And when I see a man your age walking with a son across the road, I have to stop and breathe and hold the grief before it shows. Because the world just keeps on moving like you weren't the center of it. And I am standing still inside the absence, drowning in it. But I believe I have to believe you are somewhere that is more, and that the love between a father and a son can cross that door. Papa, I never said goodbye. I thought we had more time. I thought we had more time. Papa, I never said goodbye. And now I'm talking to a grave and hoping you can hear me tonight. Papa never said goodbye. I say it now, out loud, over everything we lost. I say I love you, I say I'm sorry, I say it at whatever cost. Of pride remaining, I say the things I swallowed down for years. I say it to the sky and hope it finds you through the atmosphere. And I am learning slowly that the goodbye I never said does not define the love we had. That love is not dead. It lives in how I treat my children, in the things I choose to pass. It lives in every story that I tell, so that is meant properly when we meet on the other side. Hey man, Papa,
I never said goodbye.
I thought we had more time. I thought we had more time. Papa, I never said goodbye. And now I'm talking to a grave and hoping you can hear me tonight. Papa never said goodbye. To every son and daughter carrying a loss they cannot name, to everyone who lost their father before the healing came. You are not alone in the unsaid. You're not alone in the grief and the love that had no ending. It is still finding its release. I love you. I never said goodbye. I never said goodbye. Starting again. I drank to forget you, but you were still there in the morning on the floor. I drank to forget you, but the bottle never closed the door on all the pain I carried. And the only thing that helped me in the end was not the drink, it was God and starting again. It started as a way to take the edge off of the night, one glass to slow the thinking, to make the dark feel light. But the dark was still the dark underneath the temporary ease. And the one glass became many, and the many became these. Years of waking up ashamed in places I don't know. Years of watching everyone I love turn and go. My children looking at me with the fear I put there. And still I reached for what was making it, because I didn't dare face what was beneath it, face the wound beneath the drink. Until the night I hit the floor and could not get back up. And something in the breaking said, this is enough, this is enough. I drank to forget you, but you were still there in the morning on the floor. I drank to forget you, but the bottle never closed the door on all the pain I carried. And the only thing that helped me in the end was not the drink, it was God and starting again. I have met the woman who used pills to stay numb. I have met the man who gambled every paycheck till he was done. Different poisons, same wound underneath the surface. Different names for the same reaching for a purpose that was never meant to come from what we poured or what we took, but from the one who made us. If we'd only stop and look, the addiction was the symptom and the pain was always there. And the healing was not stopping, it was learning how to bear the weight with someone underneath who does not let you fall. And the night I stopped pretending was the night I heard the call of a God who does not wait until you're clean to pull you from the wall. I drank to forget you, but you were still there in the morning on the floor. I drank to forget you, but the bottle never closed the door on all the pain I carried. And the only thing that helped me in the end was not the drink, it was God and starting again. life on the other side of the bottle is worth every day. Of the fight to stay present, of the choosing not to reach for what used to be the answer, but was always out of reach. Of the actual thing I needed, which was mercy and was grace, in the arms of a God who met me in the lowest place. I am not cured, I am recovering one morning at a time, but I'm here and I am present, and my children know I'm fine.
He sets the captive free.
He breaks the chains that hold us,
He sets the captive free.
not by willpower alone,
He sets the captive free.
by the power of His presence.
He sets the captive free.
He makes the bound man whole. I am free,
I am free.
not because I was strong enough. I am free because He is. I drank to forget you, but you were still there in the morning on the floor. I drank to forget you, but the bottle never closed the door on all the pain I carry. And the only thing that helped me in the end was not the drink, it was God and starting again. So to the one still reaching for the thing that numbs the night, to the one who wakes up broken in the early morning light, there is a way out that has nothing to do with being strong. It is surrender to the one who's been beside you all along.
I drank to forget.
I drank to forget, but it never forgot me.
Starting again.
Starting again. My child came home. My child came home after years of the road and the ruin and the wrong. My child came home, thinner and broken, but still my own. I ran before they reached the door. My child came home, my child came home. I kept the light on every night for 7 years, prayed the same prayer every morning through the tears. Refused to take the number from beside the bed, refused to stop believing they were coming, not dead. People told me let them go, you have to move on, but you don't let go of the one your body carried, you hold on. And every time the phone rang late, I thought this is the call. Either they are coming home or they are finally far. And then one morning, a different kind of ring, a voice I almost didn't recognize, saying everything. My child came home after years of the road and the ruin and the wrong. My child came home, thinner and broken, but still my own. I ran before they reached the door. My child came home, my child came home. I am speaking now for every parent in the waiting room, for every mother sitting a plate that sits untouched at noon, for every father driving past the places where they used to be, hoping for a glimpse, hoping they are still free. The prodigal story is not just ancient history, it is the family down the road. It may be you, it may be me, and child was home, and that was all he showed. And that is the God we serve, who runs before we reach the door, who celebrates the coming home above the 99 and more. My child came home after years of the road and the ruin and the wrong. My child came home, thinner and broken, but still my own. I ran before they reached the door. My child came home, my child came home. Them sleep sometimes, and I still cannot believe that the one I prayed back from the edge is here for me to see. The road ahead is long, the healing is not quick or clean, but they are here, and here is everything.
Here is everything.
And to the child who left and found the road was not what it seemed, who carried all the shame back home, afraid of what it means to knock on that door after everything. Knock anyway, because the parent who is waited will be running your way. There is joy in the presence of the angels over one sinner who comes home.
There is joy.
There is joy.
There is joy.
When the lost one finds the road back,
Heaven celebrates.
heaven celebrates.
Heaven celebrates.
When the child comes home, come home, come home, come home. My child came home, oh, after years of the road and the ruin and the wrong. My child came home, thinner and broken, but still my own. I ran before they reached the door. My child came home, my child came home. So if you are the child still on the road tonight, still too ashamed to turn around and face the light, the door is open, it has always been open, it will not close. Come home, come home. The parent is already watching down the road.
My child came home.
Come home.
Just come home.
Hey. Oh, what they did to me in the dark left a mark that the daylight couldn't reach. What they did to me in the dark stole a part of me they had no right to keep. But the God who sees the darkness saw what happened, and he wept with me. What they did to me in the dark did not finish me. Hey. I was small when it started, and I had no words for it then. I only knew something was wrong, and I could not say when or to whom, because the one who did it stood above me, and the world around me called that person family. I carried it for decades in the place where light don't go. Wore a version of myself that only I would know was false, a shell, a performance built on holding in what should have been exposed and named to someone else's sin. But the shame was never mine, it was placed upon me by a hand. did not finish me. Hey! I have sat across from survivors, and I've seen the weight they hold, the particular exhaustion of a story never told, and the courage that it takes to finally open up the door of the room where it is kept is the bravest thing I know. Because the world does not always receive the broken well, and some have told their story only to be told to not tell, to protect the name of someone who protected nothing, to stay quiet for the sake of what the family is becoming. But there is one who will not silence what was done to you in dark. He is the witness, he is the judge, he sees every mark. What they did to me in the dark left a mark that the daylight couldn't reach. What they did to me in the dark stole a part of me they had no right to keep. But the God who sees the darkness saw what happened, and he wept with me. What they did to me in the dark did not finish me. I am not defined by what was done to me without my say. I'm not the sum of someone else's choice on a particular day. The body that was violated is still mine, still sacred, still. And what was taken without asking cannot take my will. To live, to heal, to testify, to stand here and declare that what was done in darkness has been brought into the air. And the God of all the broken has not left me in that room. He walked me out of darkness, and he's walking me to noon. You are not what was done to you.
You are not the sin.
That someone else committed.
You are not the silence.
You were forced to keep.
You are not the shame.
It was never yours to carry. You are seen, you are known, you are loved.
What was done in the dark,
God saw.
God sees.
You are not alone.
You were never alone.
Yo, what they did to me in the dark left a mark that the daylight couldn't reach. What they did to me in the dark stole a part of me they had no right to keep. But the God who sees the darkness saw what happened, and he wept with me. What they did to me in the dark did not finish me. To every survivor,
Carrying
what no one else can see, to everyone still living
in the room.
where it used to be, you are more than what was done,
You are more.
than what was taken. And the God who wept with you that night has not forsaken. It did not finish me. He saw, he was there. The day my marriage ended was the day I thought I'd never breathe again. The day my marriage ended, I became a stranger in the life I thought was mine. But I survived the ending, and I found that God sat across a table with a document between us, and I signed my name to something I had promised against. In a church, before a God, before the people that I loved. And the pen felt like the heaviest thing I'd ever held above the page, because the page was also our children's lives, and the house and the routines and the 20 years of ties that don't untie like paper, they tear like living skin. And the bleeding from that tearing takes years to discipline. But I did not die on the day the paper said I was alone. And slowly, I began to find my way back home. The day my marriage ended was the day I thought I'd never breathe again. The day my marriage ended, I became a stranger in the life I thought was mine. But I survived the ending, and I found that God was present in the ruin. The day my marriage ended was not my last day. I have spoken to the divorced who carry shame like a sentence, who walk into the church and feel the quiet of the judgment, who wonder if the God of second chances covers this, or if the broken covenant has put them on a list. But the God I know sat with the woman at the well, who had 5 husbands and a present that she couldn't tell, in polite company. And he did not begin with the sin, he began with the thirst, and he offered to fill her again. He does not disqualify the ones whose lives came apart at the seam. He meets them in the ruin, and he gives them back a dream. The day my marriage ended was the day I thought I'd never breathe again. The day my marriage ended, I became a stranger in the life I thought was mine. But I survived the ending, and I found that God was present in the ruin. The day my marriage ended was not my last day. Same as what I had before, but it is real and it is mine, and it has a kind of freedom that the before could not have given, could not have been the door to the person I am becoming, which is someone I respect, someone who has walked through fire and come out less correct about the certainty of things, but more certain of this one, that the God who holds the broken, holds the divorced, and holds the undone. He heals the brokenhearted, he binds up every wound, he does not leave the shattered. He is working in the ruins. Come to him, all you who carry the weight of what came apart. He heals the binds, he restores the brokenhearted. Bring him your heart. The day my marriage ended was the day I thought I'd never breathe again. The day my marriage ended, I became a stranger in the life I thought was mine. But I survived the ending, and I found that God was present in the ruin. The day my marriage ended last day. So to the one sitting in the silence of a home that is now half, to the one still learning how to do the things they used to have, a partner for you are not finished, you are not disqualified, and the God who heals the broken will not leave you on the side. It was not my last day. He was in the ruin. I survived the ending. When God felt far away, I kept talking to the silence anyway. When God felt far away, I held the faith with nothing left to say. I did not understand the distance, but I refused to let the distance be the end. When God felt far away, I stayed. There was a year I prayed and felt the ceiling and no more. No presence and no peace, and no answer at the door. I read the word and found it dry. I went to church and left the same. And I began to wonder if I was the reason, if I was to blame. For the distance, had I done something to push the spirit out? Or was this the dark night that the mystics wrote about? Where faith is stripped of feeling and you walk on what remains. When the emotion and the experience are gone, what remains? Just the choosing, just the staying, just the showing up again, just the faith that is not feeling, just the trust beyond the end. When God felt far away, I kept talking to the silence anyway. When God felt far away, I held the faith with nothing left to say. I did not understand the distance, but I refused to let the distance be the end. When God felt far away, I stayed. I have met the theologian who stopped believing in a year, when the silence lasted longer than his doctrine could explain. I have met the grandmother who prayed 60 years through silence and never stopped because the silence never shook her claim. That God was real, that God was good, that God was simply quiet in the way that love is sometimes quiet, not absent, just at rest. And the ones who walked through seasons of the silence and came out were not the ones who had more faith. They were the ones who stayed in doubt and kept on walking, which is the most courageous form of faith. Not the faith of the feeling,
Not the faith of the sign,
not the faith of the sign,
not the faith of the sign,
but the faith of the morning, when you rise and choose the line. When God felt far away, I kept talking to the silence anyway. When God felt far away, I held the faith with nothing left to say. stay. I did not understand the distance, but I refused to let the distance be the end. When God felt far away, I stayed. To know what silence is. It is not the absence of a God, it is the presence of His. Deeper work, the kind that does not come with fanfare or with sign, the kind that only shows itself in retrospect in time. And looking back, I see the hand that held me in the quiet, the evidence of guidance in the choices that I made. And what I thought was God departing was God digging in, planting roots so deep that the silence was the beginning of the deepest faith I've ever had. The one that does not need to feel, though He slay me,
Yet will I trust Him.
though He slay me,
I will trust.
when the darkness gives no answer, when the silence gives no sign, though He slay me,
Yet I trust Him.
for He is still God.
He is still mine.
He is still,
He is
He is still,
He is
He is still God. When God felt far away, I kept talking to the silence anyway. When God felt far away, I held the faith with nothing left to say. I did not understand the distance, but I refused to let the distance be the end. When God felt far away, I stayed. Sung to the one who hasn't felt Him in a long and heavy while, who has been faithful to a silence that has stretched beyond a mile. Keep talking to the silence, keep showing up each day, because the God who feels far away was never far away. When God felt far away, I stayed. There was a year I prayed and felt the ceiling and no more. No presence and no peace, and no answer at the door. I read the word and found it dry. I went to church and I am freed. I forgave the one who broke me, not because they deserved it, they did not. I forgave the one who broke me to free myself from carrying what they forgot to feel, what they put on me. Forgiveness was not for them, it was for me. I forgave the one who broke me, and I breathed. For years I carried what they did like a stone inside my chest. I rehearsed the conversation, every detail, every offense. I had the argument so many times inside my head that the person living rent-free, there was the one who left me broken, and I was the one paying every month in peace and joy and freedom and the years I could have won back if I had only found the door that led I chose to live inside, and the key was not what I expected. It was not a feeling, the key was a decision. It was the beginning of the healing. I forgave the one who broke me, and not because they deserved it, they did not. I forgave the one who broke me to free myself from carrying what they forgot to feel, what they put on me. Forgiveness was not for them, it was for me. I forgave the one who broke me, and I breathed. Let me be honest, the forgiveness was not one moment in a prayer. It was 1,000 mornings choosing not to go back there, to the rehearsed resentment and the justified complaint that was absolutely valid and was absolutely making me faint. With the weight of it, with the cost of holding what is theirs. The unforgiveness is a debt you pay in your own tears, not theirs. They sleep fine, they have moved on to other things, and I am the one awake at midnight, and the unforgiveness stings only me. So I chose the hard and holy thing. And forgiveness is not saying what they did was right or small. It is saying, I release the debt, I will not carry it at all. I forgave the one who broke me, not because they deserved it, they did not. I forgave the one who broke me to free myself from carrying what they forgot to feel, what they put on me. Forgiveness was not for them, it was for me. I forgave the one who broke me, and I breathed. And I breathed. The tightness in my chest. Now I can tell the story without needing to protest. The life that I am building is no longer built around the person who I'm not, the person who was broken on the ground by what they did. I am building something new on the foundation of a God who has forgiven me too. And how can I withhold from others what he freely gave to me? The debt was canceled, and the canceled debt made me free.
Forgive us
our debts as we forgive
our debtors.
Forgive us,
Forgive us
as we forgive. This is not optional.
This is the way.
Forgive not
For their sake,
but because the Father forgave you first. Forgive and
breathe again.
forgive and
Be free.
I forgave the one who broke me, not because they deserved it,
They did not.
I forgave the one who broke me to free myself from carrying what
They forgot.
to feel, what they put on me. Forgiveness was not for them, it was for me. I forgave the one who broke me, and I breathed. So today, whoever holds the space inside your chest without your permission, take back the room,
Take back the room.
take back the oxygen.
Take back the living.
Forgiveness is the key that opens your own cell. Put it in the lock, turn it, and walk out, walk well.
I forgave them.
And I breathe. I am free. I am free. used to hide, but I won't hide anymore.
Not ashamed anymore
Of the story that the grace of God is made of what was torn. I wear the scar, I wear the road, I wear the years. Not ashamed anymore. Not ashamed anymore. I spent the better part of 30 years in hiding from the version of myself that I was terrified of showing. The past I could not change, the choices I regretted, the places I had been that I had never once accepted as part of my story, only ever as a stain, something to scrub away and never speak again. So I built a careful version of a life that looked alright and kept the real one locked away and only out at night. But something happened when the locked room came to light. I thought it would destroy me, but it set me free that night. Not ashamed anymore. I used to hide, but I won't hide anymore.
Not ashamed anymore
Of the story that the grace of God is made of what was torn. I wear the scar, I wear the road, I wear the years. Not ashamed anymore. Shame is the voice that says you are the thing you did, that the wrong is permanent and the grace is something hid from people like you, people who went that far. Shame is the lie that says you are the scar, but grace is the voice that says the scar is not the end. It is the proof that something broken, something chose to mend. And what was broken open, though the breaking had its cost, became the place the light came in, became what was not lost. And I will not let the shame speak louder than the grace. I will not keep the real me hidden from the real face. Not ashamed anymore. I used to hide, but I won't hide anymore.
Not ashamed anymore
Of the story that the grace of God is made of what was torn. I wear the scar, I wear the road, I wear the years. Not ashamed anymore. For its own sake, and not for sympathy or show, but because someone in the room needs to know that the thing they're hiding is not the thing that defines them, that the grace that found me in the dark can go where darkness finds them. And the testimony of the one who made it through the shame is the evidence that grace is not a theoretical claim. I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God unto salvation. I am not ashamed of what He did with what I gave Him. The broken years, the wasted years, the hidden years, He redeemed them.
He redeemed them all.
I am not shame is put upon you without your permission. Stand in the open, in the light, in the full and honest vision of who you are, a person claimed by grace, a story being written by a God who is not ashamed to call you his, not ashamed, not hidden,
Not ashamed.
not ashamed anymore,
Not ashamed.
not ashamed.